train in the distance. I know who thinks of trains anymore, but it's there. I don't know why. Maybe because so many people have heard that sound. It's imprinted on human existence. When you hear that sound, you know. Well, it starts for me that way, even though I never grew up with trains, never even seen one. Though I did have a dream once that a track ran just up the street and I would listen as I fell asleep. But that was just a dream. That's how these things start. You hear a primeval noise and something basic stirs within you. You don't know where it's coming from or where it's going. For me, it's music. Listen, I'm not a musician, alright? I can't play a goddamn thing, you know? But it's music. A train drives along and takes me to a place where music exists. Not songs, but music. If you've never heard it, you can't hear. It takes me suddenly to this place where all the music is perfectly formed and all I have to do is pay attention. It's not just a melody either. It's fully formed, like I was sitting in front of the fullest orchestra possible. It's different, though. You know how when you're a kid and you taste something for the first time, you become that taste. You can't believe you haven't tasted it before. How is it possible with our limited senses not to have experienced this combination? It brings you in here and you never stray from it again. You never capture it again either, but it always lingers. Like a doubt. That's how it is with me and music. I'm not a musician, that's the thing. I can only imagine how it is to have your hands translate something into musical substance. It's like a man with no arms who dreams of reaching. How? So I'm suddenly thrust into music, and I know it comes from me because even though I observe it, I can feel it, I can change it. Underneath, a harpsichord moves off in its own direction, played by me, even though I had to ask somebody what a harpsichord is. It was there, waiting for me. The violin simply flutters at my heart and the vision that it sees only because it was my heart that wanted it. Mostly, I want to hang on. I don't want to leave this place that I'm going to hold what it's telling me. It's usually close to sleep, and those skeptics among you will say that it's just a dream. It's not like that. It's like stepping from a concert hall into the quiet of a library. The door closes, and you still hear something. Then it's gone. What you remember promises of something more. Fragments of heaven. I guess that's a vision, isn't it? But why would creation and all of its wisdom and divinity waste it on me? Even if I wanted to, I couldn't play it. I could spend the rest of my life weaving its delicate tapestry and not hear that door opening. Why does it waste it on me? I can hardly explain it to you. Believe me, if I didn't think you weren't at least trying to understand, I wouldn't even be telling you this. All I can think is that I have stumbled onto this door and it's not even meant for my dirty hands. I can enter and hear. You know, I remember this story about Thomas Edison. He used to sleep for only like 20 minutes at a time. I don't do that, so it's kind of strange. But whenever he had a problem that he couldn't solve, he would take a short nap and he would go into this state. Now, it must be something like mine, because he would be walking in this great room where everything that could be invented existed already. All he had to do was turn and choose what to look at, and there it was, invented and everything. When he woke, he dragged it with him. But I can't hold on to anything. I can look, I can hear, I can even remember bits and pieces. But even if I sat at a piano, the keys would drive away any connection I had to the music. I'm just me. Why should I be allowed to touch the sky?